All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We cut the switch for a little bit there so we can get that one burnt in the can in case we need it later for anything, 'cause that was a quick game. But we're back at it here at TKDS Sports Network at Action Sports here in Dayton. Their complex is awesome. It's great to be up here. We're up in we like to call our command center. I don't know so much where the command centers I used to be in, but it is pretty good up here. We just wish the wind would breeze a little bit and we get some air. The park is filling up, so you need to come out and watch the games. You need to get out here early so you can get set up for your teams. Again, we got games on our Baseball Dayton website at Facebook, and we have games on our Roku channel. And right now, we're highlighting Field Four of the game. So I'm going to probably have to take a walk around Little Field Four here in a bit and adjust that camera, and then I will find out what I can find out on the other stuff. So enjoy the games. We'll see who comes up next over here, and we'll get you going. Thank you very much.
the field number, didn't you? We're here. Now we're live on field number 6 for the Butler organization. Sounds like they've got a little connection to Butler High School, which is a great story. Prospects playing the Prospects. They've been around for a while. They've got a lot of teams here in the area. We did their game last night, a great game. Over here on field 6, we have Butler against the Prospects. Should be somewhere in about the fourth inning. Hop up. Second base makes a nice play. Nice play by the second baseman, number 4 there. We don't have lineups for this. We started out live on number 8, and that game ended early. Brick City and the Cincinnati Flames coming up. So we decided to go ahead and jump over here to field 6 on the other side of the concession stand here at Action Sports Center. At the place number 3. Right now, this is 9U over here on field 6. It'll be the Midwest Prospects. I've seen Miami Valley Prospects. I assume they're the same. It says Midwest Prospects and the Vandalia Baseball Club, which says Butler across their chest. Looks like Butler gets out of the inning there. I did find out that we'll have to talk to Coach Neely. Coach Neely's played a little college ball, came out of Vandalia, so that's a great story. They're developing their feeder system over there at Vandalia, which has always had a good baseball team at the high school level. So as they build a little bit more of a cohesive connection from the youth league feeder system all the way up, doesn't get any better than that. As we found out from the Cincinnati Flames, they have been around for a long, long time and produced major league players like, I don't want to get the name wrong. I know Josh Harrison for sure, and I want to say Kyle Schwaber. I know the name, and I'm just going to get it wrong here live, but he got a ring with the Cubs. I know he played Middletown, played football, and played baseball, obviously, and got a world championship ring with the Chicago Cubs. So that's the difference here of having when local youth turns into Major League World Series champions. It's always great when they play for the Reds, but even if they play for anybody around the country, some of the other Major League ball clubs, it's still a great story. And last night, if you were able to catch us, we were able to get a great interview with a young man named Kyle. Good to see you. We talked to Ben Zink last night plays baseball at Northmont, but he pitches for the Canes, and he's already signed with Wright State. So Ben was nice enough to come up and had a chance to chat with him during the Fury and Gym City Throwbacks game, which was a great game last night. Ben did a little color commentating with me, so that was great. So hopefully Ben can work his way for Bright State to the major leagues. Is his first goal. So now at the plate, steps in. Number 10 for Butler. Parker going to run it out as he hits it back to the box for the first out. Yeah, we had a 2-run homer over there. You're saying he blasted one, so it was about the same grand slam. Nice. We were talking about last night. We had a couple home runs hit, and Kyle's nephew hit a grand slam over here on field 5. I'm going to assume this is the coach's son, Neil, but we'll connect these dots a little bit later. Down here on the field, it's nice having Kyle up here in the. We're not interviewing him right now because he's busy, but Kyle's worked so hard out here on the fields. Kyle, at least the turf. We want to get their card. Who put in the turf? Field of play. We've been wanting to get those guys up here, but obviously we don't want to pull them off the field because they've been ahead of us getting the fields ready so we could play the last 2 weekends. And we got our first league in this week. We got the league games in. A little bit of rain, we saw a little bit of everything, but great week of baseball, no doubt. So field of play, they're all college baseball players from when I talked to the owner, and so the fields you're staring at are fully turf on the infield, and obviously grass on the outfield is the way it's set up. So swing and a miss down on the field. That would be Mr. Hoagland, which I just talked to his dad. Down below. The young man walks back to the dugout, gets a little tap on the helmet. Here for 9U on field number 6 at Action Sports Center. Ground ball up the middle. Fielded. Nice play by the shortstop. Brings it across the diamond. Hopefully I will go down and meet the coach from Butler, and eventually we'd like to have a nice conversation with him as he's building that organization. Meanwhile, we're up here in the media lab trying to capture the game of One of the plays of the week for sure. This young man's name, Kyle. Brady Hollins. Great question, though. It's one of 100 that's rolling around the Rolodex right now. It's okay. So I missed the name. Holland. Is it Holland? Brady Holland hit a grand slam last night on field 5. On the mound's number 99 for Butler. Up here we just jumped over to another field just to catch some live action for you guys out there on KDS Sports Network. Ground ball in the hole, and that'll get through. Gets through the left fielder. Will be a play at second base. Got to make the tag, and he got him. A nice coaching moment here for the Butler. Ball gets through left fielder, but you know what? He did what he's supposed to. He went and got the ball, got it to the cut, throw it to second base. That'd be a great coaching moment right there. Now up for the Midwest Prospects, number 18. Swing and a miss on the field. Like anything else, today is pool play, and we're going to do our best to pull as much live action and get as much coverage as possible. Find out the Midwest Prospects is a different organization than our Miami Valley Prospects. Meaning, are they here from the Dayton area or are they in town? We've already seen there's definitely teams in town from Columbus and Cincinnati for sure. Actually, there was a team from Illinois here last night. So this is a big weekend out here at Action Sports Center. Canes, that are baseball organization, putting on the tournament, helping to run this, partnering with a partnership of Action Sports Center. Now up to the plate, number 19 for the Prospects with a runner at first base. Takes off. miss down on the field. Now up to the plate, number 0, batting for the Prospects. Hitting on the left side of the box. Right now we're in full go with games all over the place. Last weekend we had 5 fields playing. This weekend, Kevin, I believe we probably have 8 of the 9. And there's games all over the city at multiple locations, which we're not even going to be able to keep track of that. Obviously, we're doing everything here from Action Sports Center. Looks like the game on Field 5 might have just ended. That was the Canes team we've had before. Looks like they just the tip of the hat, so that game's over there. We're here live on field number 6 with Butler and the Midwest Prospects. And it's there's a couple fields that are going through some changeovers with age groups. They have to change the base paths and the mound. This is 9U that we are watching here on field 6. Play at the plate, and he's safe. State runner takes off. Ball gets through. Break in the action for as the coach comes out to talk to the pitcher a little bit. We're just getting him to settle down. We're near the end of the game over here on field 6. Not quite sure what the score is. We don't have scoreboards up on the fields. There was a couple fields out here that had them. And there used to be the green wall, the green monster on field 5, which all we see now is the brackets because last year's tornado really tore this place up. Took out some scoreboards. Out the wall. They've been in a rebuild, done a great job. Got the turf down, and we're playing ball. But the scores are being kept, obviously, with the teams and the scorekeepers and Game Changer a lot on the app. Ball. You're seeing the team in purple that I know is a local team and from the Vandalia area. Wearing the same colors as the Butler Aviators from the high school. Call strike 3. Butler gets to run off the field. This will give us a chance to see how where we're at in the game, depending on who is home and away. I'm not quite sure if Butler, they're checking the time right now. We'll see if Butler gets the at bat. down on the field they're discussing the time, which if the other game's ended, you definitely have to be. And typically, once they start the inning, they have to finish the inning, of course. So it always comes down to time check before they start the top of the inning. Just by body language, it looks like they're going to continue. All right, we've got 3 umpires talking about the time limit down there on the field 6, so they're making that decision, Kyle, whether they continue the game. Yeah. Looks like it's going to go ahead. So I'm going to, not knowing, I'm assume that Butler is the visiting team. So now I assume we're going to play another inning. But we will find out soon. Looks like the young man, number 3, I won't say Woodard or Woodward, got jammed a little bit. A little soft pop up to the back to the box of the pitcher. Ball. Scoreboards, you're saying? Right. That was kind of your hub right there, everything was. Ground ball will be foul ball. It's all teed up, bases loaded and everything. Yep. He's right-handed, obviously. On the field, looks like number 27, Curtis, will take the walk. Followed up by number 7, left-hander for Butler. Remove that fence. Talked about the plexiglass too. There's certain things with the camera. That's all. It's all doable, right, Kevin? Once they get everything set up. Is there a camera up top on it too? Okay. And on the field, we had a base hit with a run scored. Up to the plate for Butler, number 12. See if we can catch the last name on the back of his jersey. Sometimes the long names on a small set of shoulders is not the easiest thing to pick up. Kim, are you asking? Yeah, the field we're watching right now, that's U9. Butler playing the Prospects. So Vandalia Butler baseball team, and the Midwest Prospects down here on field 6 is what you're watching live with me up here. Again, I'm Bondo with TKDS Sports Network out here at Action Sports Center, and we were here all last night, ran a couple games. We're in pool play out here. Charles Hunnell Memorial Tournament ran by the Canes organization, Canes Baseball. So we're hoping to get Coach Adams on to talk about Canes Baseball later. But we're going to do our best just to get different coverage on different fields, some different views. We're going to, it's just like the tournament. It's kind of pool play, so we're going to work our kinks out up here. We've already done a full weekend last weekend of the USSSA tournament. Just got done doing a full week of the league play out here, and now we're rolling into a huge tournament. I mean, we're talking games we're from 8U all the way up to the high school 17, 18U. Scattered all over the Miami Valley, playing in different fields. Obviously, the center of gravity is here at Action Sports Center as we're running. There's I think 8 fields are playing now. Last weekend they weren't even ready, so we're running 7 full. I thought there was 9 total, but I wasn't sure. We got 4 and 4. Okay, so 7 out of 8, and yeah, so. Kevin and I we've been fortunately up here from the command center. We've pretty much seen this place just completely evolve in the last 10 days. And so everybody's just working together. We're working on top of each other. And it's not going to be pretty every moment, but the goal is to bring you as much live action and as much viewable action. A couple really cool things. We're on Roku at Frickers and Huber, and we're on Roku at Archers in Centerville and Kettering. So these are a couple of the pieces that can happen for everybody. You can actually be watching live. The goal will be you can be watching live on Roku in your home, someone else's home, or at a restaurant, local establishment where teams and organizations and parents and fans and friends can go in and watch the game live there. And then the game will obviously even be posted as in the archive from there at TKDS. Yeah, and actually, probably what I'll do, I'll let Kevin kind of jump in when we get a chance. We're about ready to wrap up this game, and Kevin can kind of give you another version of the broad view. He runs all the technical programming. He's up running, spinning around in wire. We're up here in Powerade and wires and Coca-Cola, and Mike sells big screen. Mike sells potato chips because we're on top of the concession stand. So we've been tap dancing with that group all week. They're doing great. Biggest thing, we're all out playing baseball, right? The biggest thing is we got youth baseball is now up and playing. We're not sitting at home anymore, worried about what's going to happen. They're taking it safe, and this allows people that don't feel comfortable coming down here, can't get down here, but people all over the country have been watching our games all week long, from Seattle to Florida to Boston to Texas. Illinois has got teams, so we're pretty soon. I think that'll be one of our goals. We'll have to have a sheet up here of every state. Get a check mark on every state. I guarantee we're probably 12 to 13 deep, Kevin, just top of my head. Yeah, I actually have a map at home that's weird. Yeah. So, Baseball America brought to you here in Action Sports Center, right on Route 4, right on the edge of the city of Dayton. Which the year we've had, folks, this is what we got to be doing, and that's our goal, to bring this to you. And there's a big story behind all of this. We'll start sharing with you. We'll do some interviews with people that can add to that, and down on the field it's going to be all about I want to say the young men. I know I've seen a couple girls out here playing with them, but it's obviously a majority of the young men, because the girls are playing softball and these guys are playing baseball. So down on the field, we've got number 14 for the Prospects stepped in. Runner steals. I think what we're going to do here is I'm going to take a break so we can – this game is finishing. It's about ready to wrap up because obviously we want to try to get ahead. That's a great – the question is we laugh a little bit because we got to have some humor about this, because this is a lot of work. And we are literally, the train is rolling rapidly down the track, and we are building the track. And so, especially for pool play today, what we're really going to focus on the championships tomorrow. We'll kind of tee everything up. We'll have a little better idea of the teams and who's playing. But what we'll really do today is like anything else. It's a big tournament. We're going to work out some kinks. We're going to experiment with a few things with you, get your feedback, and there's going to be a lot of action that's going to be out on TDKS Sports Network and Baseball Dayton. That's another thing that Kevin can talk to you a little bit about. So I'm Bondo. You're seeing live action on Field 6, which should be wrapping up here soon. Ground ball to second. There's a score. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. Kevin can kind of finish out talking to you a few things, and then we've got to figure out where our next game's going to be and try to get lineups and all that and do the best for you. What field, Kevin, are you thinking? Okay. We'll talk about that. You're always going to have connection with us, right? Because we can talk to you guys out there. Now it's just a matter of spreading the word, like and follow, get to our website, get to the page. Once we really start building all that up, then I don't want to say it gets easier. It becomes simple. We got to get to the simple things first, and then we'll take care of all the stuff here on site for you, and we'll do our best.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody's happy out there today. I can tell you what, we are trying our best. So here's what we can tell you. What's going on? We're in mid morning, I would say. Second rounds are getting ready to start, and you're watching the play out on field 4. This is the Dayton Stealth playing somebody. I got to figure out who they're playing. I'm trying to figure out the Stealth all morning. Ain't like I'm any good at that, but I'm not so stealthy anymore. I'll try to look at. So give me a moment while we work on this, folks, and we will see what's going on. I got a couple things to work out here. But you can see we're starting to see some play out on field 7 now for the little guys again. And we're seeing play at field 8 again. I don't know who is at each of those fields right now, but I will try to get you some information as Coach Rob Bondo gets back into the booth here, and I will try to find that out for you. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to get you a view that you can at least see a couple games. You got the big boys playing out there in field 4. I'm going to find their age group. I think they're the 14Us. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to see in a second. We're working on getting second cameras up on those fields out there in field 3. He's trying to steal second. Looks like the catcher wasn't fast enough. And I think I just found a way to get you field 8. So that's field 4 on your left, field 8 on your right here at TKDS Sports Network at Facebook and everywhere else. And we're going to work on what's going on over there in fields 5, 6, and 7 behind us. They're being recorded and also streamed at Dayton Baseball on Facebook. Hey Brenda, what field is the U11 being played on? Do you know what field you're looking for? I can tell you where it's at. We have 7 out of the 8 fields are running here today. We have cameras right now on at least 5 of those 7 fields. We need to put up 2 more cameras yet today to get you all fields. So Brenda, if you can tell me U11, what team are you looking for? And what field are they on? If you know it, I will try to check into that for you. I'm here. I'm here watching, so let me know. And ladies and gentlemen, since this is a start over game, I hate to tell you what I got to do. I'm going to break the stream and restart it. So we'll be right back with you. You'll get a notification of the next set of games. It'll be a count in 5 in 5.